Hi, I'm Jennifer Elliott from Ocean Estate Law. I'd like to address a common question that I am often asked. Do I need a will or do I need a trust? Let's define both and see what's right for you. A will is a legal document that speaks for you after you pass away. Now, this document is going to distribute your assets to the people that you designate. However, it's done under the supervision of probate court. Whereas a trust gives you a lot more flexibility. A trust is going to distribute your assets to the people that you designate without the supervision of probate court. It actually gives powers to your trustee, that's a person that you designate, to distribute those assets with no judge involvement. Now, you might be thinking, do I need a will? Do I need a trust? Or maybe I need both. A will is sufficient if you don't have any real estate, if you don't have a business, and you don't have children that you want to make some special provisions for. Also, if your assets are under a certain amount, a will could be totally sufficient. But if you have children you want to provide for, if you have real estate, if you have that business, then it is important to have a trust in place. A trust is a document that gives a lot more flexibility to the trustee. So some people actually need both a trust and a will. Now that will is called a pour-over will. The trust is going to distribute the assets that are held in the trust, and the pour-over will is going to distribute the assets that are not titled in the trust, such as accounts that didn't properly get titled or accounts that just have no beneficiaries named. So it could be that you need both a pour-over will and a trust. Now let's talk about why a trust is beneficial. So there are 4 things that a trust does that avoid probate, and I want to tell you what those are so you can see if this is important to you. When you have a trust in place, first of all, your assets are private. When you have probate, you can Google your name, others can Google your name because you're deceased, and find out all of your business. But with a trust, that's not possible. There is complete privacy among your assets and your beneficiaries. Secondly, a probate takes about 2 years to complete, whereas the administration of a trust could be done somewhere between 3 to 6 months. It's much quicker. And third, there is a cost involved with probate. A pretty typical probate, say your estate is worth about $1 million, typically that cost of probate in California is about $50,000, whereas in estate planning and setting up that trust, you might spend $5,000 or $6,000. That is a tenth of the cost of probate. And then finally, when you have a trust, you are outlining all of your wishes. This is going to go so far to avoid litigation among your family members and your loved ones because you're telling them exactly how you want things done. And that just doesn't happen within a will. So oftentimes with just a will, litigation occurs, your family ends up in court, and there's a family battle that could be avoided. So I hope this was helpful. If you'd like to find out whether you need a will or a trust or both, please call us at Ocean Estate Law.